The reigning champions, Oval Invincibles, have been pretty much invincible so far. They've all but qualified for the final. I think they have qualified, really, haven't they? 24 points from their 8 games. Trent Rockets and Northern Superchargers have 20 from 7. But I'm not very good at calculations when it comes to net run rate. But I think that the something extraordinary will have to happen for the Invincibles not to be in another final.
Yeah, they're a good side. They're well led, obviously, with Sam Billings and the Curran brothers, and they've had a trump card this year. They've had Jordan Cox, who he's been fantastic. He really has. I mean, the game against Trent Rockets. I don't know if you've seen much of that, Manners, but
Highlights.
that was one of my old. A couple of weeks ago I said we've not got many close games, and that was going to be another game where I thought, right, start the engine, get it going, get it revved up. He's going to have another rant about another game that's not going to be close. 104 off. With 30 balls to go. I mean, there's not even a contest there, and there wasn't. I mean, they knocked off. It was ridiculous batting between Sam Curran and Jordan Cox. So, look, they are a good side. I think so are the Trent Rockets, and I think so are the Superchargers. So, yes, I think the Oval Invincibles are going to get to the final. But I wouldn't write the other two off if in a one-off game, because I think both, the Rockets and the Superchargers have got quality outfits that on their day in the final, they could give the Oval Invincibles a game. But at this moment in time, that power in the middle order look as though they can basically chase anything that's put in front of them. Last night, I mean, 150, 152 needed, and they won it with 22 balls to spare. I mean, they're on a real roll at this moment in time, and it takes something special to stop them.
Jordan Cox has a lowest score of 24 in his last 6 innings. 47, 24, 58 not out, 56, 86 not out, and 44 at a strike rate of about 200. We spoke last week to Liam Livingstone, and he was disappointed not to make the England squad. I mean, unless England pick squads of 25 every time, you can't fit everybody in. So is Jordan Cox unlucky, but just keep going and your chance will come again?
Yeah, I think he's different to Liam Livingstone and probably Sam Curran. They've had their chance, Livingstone and Curran. I think Cox is unfortunately just going to wait for his, and there will be a chance coming up because the red ball and the white ball will cross over, and players will be prioritised probably for the red ball. So if that's the case, Jordan will get not only a chance as a batter, he gets a chance as a batter keeper as well. So if anything happens to Jamie Smith, or if anything happens to one of the batters, I think he covers all bases. So I think Jordan Cox's trajectory and path is on the right way. It's going up, where I think Livingstone and Curran, who have had good tournaments, along with the likes of Bairstow and one or two others who have had their chance. Their trajectory's going the other way. So I think, unfortunately for Jordan, he's just got to bide his time. Whenever he got close to it and got into it, he got himself an injury. So he's in good form. I think he'll be in the Ashes squad. And I think obviously he gets his chance in the white ball stuff when the crossover as that spare batter at this moment in time. So he's just got to be patient.
Do you think Sam Curran knows what his situation is? We spoke to Liam last week, and he said he didn't know where he stood with England. I wonder whether Sam Curran does. And I also wonder whether the rest of the cricket following world, or England supporters anyway, ought to be told what the situation is with Sam Curran, or does that remain in-house? I genuinely don't know. Because, Sam continues to perform 27 off 13, which is very good in the 100 context. But his name just seems to have been dropped from all recognition. You've said a couple of times that you don't think he'll play again under the current regime, but you can't keep ignoring a player who's obviously in form and who's obviously quality, with everybody sort of thinking, why isn't he getting a look in?
Yeah, unfortunately for little young Sam, the youngest Curran, I think he, under this regime, his race is possibly run, unless there's big injuries. I don't think they'll close the door on him. I don't think they'll close the door on anybody. But I think the problem that Sam Curran's got, is the role he wants to play and the role he plays in franchise tournaments. He can't play that for England because it's not there, unfortunately. And that's not me knocking Sam Curran. I think England will feel as though we've got better players in that role. You know, that Sam bats, what does he bat? The top sort of, he bats 4, 5, 6 in that role. He bowls a bit, but he's not the frontline seam bowler. So he's playing as a batter who can bowl a little bit. And in that role, Harry Brook doesn't bowl, but Harry Brook bats number 4 or 5. You've got Josh Buttler in one-day cricket, best that we've ever produced. Bats at number 5 in ODI cricket. And I think what they've done is they've prioritised the sort of fast-forward education and role in international cricket for Jacob Bethel. So I think that's where, unfortunately, Sam misses out. I don't think it's right, because I think he's a better player than some of the players that are in that one-day squad. And I look at somebody like Jamie Overton. It's different qualities. He's a big, tall, fast bowler that hits a deck. But I think if you offer me Sam Curran or Jamie Overton, I think I'd punt for Sam Curran, because in the big occasions, Sam turns up. That batting at number 8 is where England have utilised him in the past. And I'm not sure that's the role that suits Sam, or the role that he enjoys playing. I think Sam likes to be in the game. He likes to be at number 5, number 6, and he wants to be in as an all-rounder. But unfortunately, England don't use that role. They use that role at number 8. And he's had his chance at doing that. And England feel as though, unfortunately, what he does in franchise cricket, England don't have that role. And that's why, unfortunately, he's missing out, to the point of, should it be telling the world? Really? Not really. That should be kept in-house. I'd like to think Sam knows where he stands, and Liam Livingstone should know where they stand. And that could be kept in-house. But at the end of the day, you've got to perform. Has Liam Livingstone and Sam Curran performed for England when they've given their chance in the recent past, India, Pakistan, and beyond, before? Rob Key, Brendan McCullum, Harry Brook, Ben Stokes will say, and Josh Buttler will say, you know, they probably didn't perform as well as we would like them to, as well as the team did as well, because the team weren't very good at that time as well.